What's up, everyone? It's Hey John. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. I hope you are enjoying your morning coffee, your evening meal, your afternoon lunch, whatever it may be. However, though, we have to discuss something called the crypto crash. What is it? Is it still occurring? Did we hit a bottom yet? And these are the issues that we will be discussing. The cryptocurrency crash. What is it? It sure does sound ominous now, doesn't it? Well, it actually is, because earlier this year, we were at around $3.5 trillion in the cryptocurrency market as a whole. And today, we are hovering around 1.5 trillion. So we have seen 2 trillion, disappear from the market. To give you guys an example of what $2 trillion looks like, well, Apple is currently worth $2.4 trillion in their market cap. So imagine just one day, Apple just vanished out of thin air. I would assume the world will be in shock, or we would just have more Android phones. How can this happen overnight for cryptocurrency? We have the storage of value known as Bitcoin. We have Kronos, Crypto.com. They're putting all these giant, beautiful ads. They're putting Matt Damon. They're putting a giant sign on a Staples Center. Well, now it's called the Crypto.com Center in Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, is a good idea always a good business? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Is this too ahead of its time? I would argue that in the case of Crypto.com or Kronos, since they've been relabeled, well, they've had a great credit card. They did tons of marketing to get the credit card out there, and now they're slashing all the benefits. So all those customers they brought in droves, now they're like, why do I have this credit card again? I mean, what's the benefit of it? You're slashing all my free Netflix, free Hulu. Why do I want this credit card? Well, ladies and gentlemen, these are all promotional, and Kronos is using the typical VC model where you burn tons of money to gain tons of users, and you're incentivizing people to come in by giving them all of these amazing benefits that we all know are not sustainable. And that's why you're seeing everything get slashed. And now, with the crypto markets faltering to its knees, I would say to a degree, it's pretty obvious, folks. Some of these cryptos will not survive this bearish market. And eventually, all these VCs and all this big money investing into Kronos and all these other big cryptos, well, eventually, they're going to want to return on their investment, or they are going to leave. And then, well, we know what happens when people leave the market. Look at Bitcoin, 68, now around 30. The thing here is that what you're seeing is a huge wealth transfer. If you are a crypto diehard, you are more than 60% down in your portfolio. That means tons of money has evaporated from your bank account. Well, not bank in this case, your DeFi wallet or your CEX wallet. And 60% is a conservative number. For the folks who are in DGen DeFi, I would argue you've lost even more. Hey, I would know. I myself have lost a large sum by just hodling. And that's okay, folks, because you only lose when you sell, right? That's what they say, but doesn't feel that way. The Luna cryptocurrency has been resurrected after its 40 billion collapse. It's already crashing. Terra Luna, the star child of the crypto crash, went from over 40 billion to zero literally in a few days. Not overnight, but a few days. And now they launched a Luna 2.0 and it's sinking again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just proof that even the blue chip cryptos are not immune to the games that people play. Bitcoin is no exception either, in my opinion. It can also get sunk just as hard. I wouldn't say as easy, but it can get sunk just as hard though. Nowadays, it's a little different because there's more institutional money flowing into it. So the bigger money, these are the bigger whales, they're gonna have the diamond paw to do what they want to do. In this case, they're hodling currently. Some are taking profits. With that being said, we're seeing the big money come into the cryptocurrency space. Now, does that mean that we are all effed? No. It just means that we're going to see some more games come out on the stock level type of games. And to be honest with all you guys here, you won't even see the games as they happen. It'll be so good. And that's why in the stock market, these institutions, well, they run that joint. And they are coming to crypto, and they are coming to run that joint as well. The current cryptocurrency market cap as a whole is $1.27 trillion. Again, we were at around $3.5 trillion, and now we lost so much in such a short amount of time. Bitcoin still has a 46% dominance, and that's why people use Bitcoin as a golden standard. Everything else is down. Ethereum is down. BNB is down. Cardano is a shining light in a dark mist. Solana is down. Avalanche is down. And as you can see, folks, 1 out of every 2 people go into Bitcoin because it's one of the more safer cryptocurrencies. When I say Bitcoin is safe, it's all relative, because even though Bitcoin is down over 50%, and that sounds terrible, don't get me wrong, I totally agree, but other cryptos are down even more than 50%. Some are even 90%. Some are even 99%. And I've seen those happen left and right all day, every day. And do not forget all of the rug pulls. When you see all of this inflation come out every single day, when you go to the supermarket where you buy your chicken, your beef, your milk, your eggs, whatever here, right? Well, that 8%, that 15% extra you pay every single day, that money gets taken away from your disposable income. It's supposed to combat inflation, but what we are currently seeing is not that. All we're seeing is more pump in the gas. I know for myself, for example, I used to spend $60 to get a full tank. Now it's around $120 or more to get a full tank. So I don't know about 10, 15, 20%. I know for me, my gas prices have doubled. And that's only been in the past few months. I am fortunate enough to have funds to cover this, where it does not impact my life. But I know there are so many other folks who are impacted by this. And just know that if these folks are in cryptocurrency, some of these folks are going very risky, and that means that they're putting in more than they should. Sometimes it could be their rent money, their gas money, their car money, their food money, whatever it may be. And this just means that as the pain gets harder, as the pain gets deeper, well, folks, I believe these people will be forced to liquidate because, simply put, they are going to need funds for their daily life. And when that finally happens, I truly believe we will see a bottom, because there are tons of retail investors in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is run by retail. And with that being said, just keep your eyes peeled, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one. Shh.